What's up, guys? NepentheZ here, and welcome back to another Football Manager video. Today, guys, I don't want to brag, but I think I've picked up the signing of the century. Before we get into the team, guys, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Secondly, move the face cam to this side for you guys. I am super addicted to Football Manager again, and I know for those of you that are watching the videos, you're enjoying it thoroughly. I have a feeling that when EA released some new information or some new content for Summer Heat, a lot of people thought that I wasn't going to keep Football Manager going. I've got the bug again, and honestly, it just takes me back to when I just used to spam the living life out of this game. It's been a great start to the season. We're going to do a little season recap for where we are so far. The changes we made, the tactics we're running now. Obviously, in the last episode, we lost in the playoff semi-final. Funnily enough, we lost to the team that went up. They beat Dartford or Dover in the playoff final on penalties. And so there we are. So, first thing I want to show you guys is the competition. And that is right. We are top of the table. Not just top of the table, we are dominating the table. We are 5 points clear of 8th place with a game in hand. We haven't lost yet. We've won 5, we've drawn 1, and of those 5 that we've won, one of the games was against, where are they? Weymouth, who obviously were in the Vanarama National League last season, and we didn't just beat them, as you can see here, we smashed them. 4-1, all 4 goals by Whittaker. And I'm going to show you who Whittaker is in a second. But let's go and have a look at the transfers, guys, and the transfers in this season. So here you go. So we bought in Sam Sherlock Peplow, a loney left back. I'm just really under staffed, so to speak, in that left back area, which is why we also bought in Harrison Falston, because he's a primary centre back, but he can also play left back and right back very well, which is very nice. We bought in James Brighton from Royston, another left back, and he is literally just we need someone kind of guy before I got those loans in. So an area of the team that we need to develop, the left back area, we've switched out of the 3-5-2 or 3-4-1-2 for this season, and we're playing a 4-3-3 actually. We bought in Hubert Grashek on loan. Sorry, not on loan. We signed him up. A phenomenal goalkeeper for us. Like, absolutely spectacular. He's only 18 years old. He's got brilliant stats. He's got a brilliant future, great potential. And it's good to have him in the club. So Grashek has come in. We also bought in Will Hatfield. So 29 years old, a little older. He's not going to get any better. But he brings good, I suppose, experience to the squad. If we look at his career, last season he was actually playing in the Sky Bet League 2. 3 sub-appearances in the league, 3 sub-appearances in the cup. So if he was good enough as a kind of like backup player for Cheltenham in League 2, he is more than good enough to be a starter for us in League, like the Vanarama North or South, and then we bought Charlie Owens, or signed Charlie Owens on a free transfer. And he's just, again, quality, very well-rounded, very good stats for this league, and can play both CDM and centre mid, which is really important because of the formation that we're playing, which we'll get into in a second. And then last but not least, we signed Terrell Whittaker. I can't explain the level of player we got in Whittaker. I don't even know how he only wanted £300 a week. This guy is going to carry us all the way through to League 2, maybe even League 1. One of my viewers in the stream said that Terrell Whittaker in his game is currently performing at championship level. And if you can improve his determination, I can't remember what the other one was. There was 2 of them that you need to kind of improve. If you can improve his determination, he's determined to get better so much that he just improves. Now, obviously, that creates a big problem for us being in the Vanarama National South. And the problem with that is he just doesn't want to stay with us, right? So he's only here for 1 year. We need to get promoted to have any hope of keeping Terrell Whittaker on our team. He is just spectacular. He scored 6 goals and has 2 assists in 6 games. He is by far and away the best player in our squad, and he's just perfect. I genuinely can't believe we managed to get him. He is, honestly, I was trying to take some loans in from the Reading under 23s, right? And they kept turning me down. And I'll try again with some players, but there was one striker specifically. Where is he? Juanito Lopez. I tried to loan him because I looked at his stats and I thought, man, he would be spectacular. And he turned me down. Whitaker is better than Juanito Lopez. We have honestly got a phenomenal player in Whitaker. And then in terms of the transfers out, guys, how do we see? Oh, transfers out. So nothing there. Let's have a look then at the transfer centre. Doesn't show. Can I not see last season? Oh, here we go. So last season, transfers out. So all of these guys left. I suppose it wasn't transfers out for a lot of my players. It was just releasing them on contracts. So let's have a look at the squad. Let me take you to the tactics first of all, I suppose. We're playing the 4-1-2-3 DM wide, they call it. For me, it looks like a 4-3-3, right? So we've got Burton still here. He wanted to leave. I transfer listed him, in fact, to try and get rid of him. Because his contract is quite high at £500 per week. He's actually one of the highest paid. Look, he's 7.5% of the entire wage budget. And he wanted to leave. So I transfer listed him and so on and so forth. By the end of the season, he was willing to stay, which was very nice because he is, we've retrained him to be in right mid. He's, currently playing at right back as well. We've got Agbon Tahoma, another nice young player, 19 years old with a bright future. We've got Fulston, who obviously we just brought in, and again, phenomenal player for the season for us here. And Sharuk Peplo, good physicals, not the best. We desperately need to improve this left back area. We've then got Hanks in at CDM. Now, Hanks last season was somebody who had an unbelievable amount of assists, mostly because his corners are 14 and his free kicks are 13, and he's the person that takes them. The reason why he's in DM right now, is even though his tackling is not particularly great, is because he is genuinely more in the team for the corners and free kicks and less in the team for absolutely anything else. We also, obviously, Owens that we picked up has gone into the team, very well rounded. I like having him in there, and Hatfield in the team, very well rounded. Obviously, stats are on the decline for some reason. I don't know why. It's probably because I keep resting them for training. And then we've got Asante at right mid. This is another player. We'll go to Asante in a second. And then we've got Connor Curran Brown at left wing. 12 corners, 14 crossing with great physicals. He's brilliant for us. He was great last season. He's been great this season. Asante is another person that just didn't want to stay with us last season. When we offer a new contract now, this year, I've only just recently signed a new deal, not prepared, blah, blah. The same thing there was what was coming up last season, where it was like, he doesn't think that we're matching his ambitions and so on and so forth. Towards the back end of the season, when there was only a couple of weeks left on his contract, he changed his mind. We had to pay him. We got 375 in the end, which is not too bad. He wanted 575. And although his technicals aren't great, his work rate, his determination, and his physicals are so good that we couldn't not keep him. I just feel like we've got a very good, very young squad, 18, 19, 20-year-olds that have got a lot of potential, that can genuinely stay with us until Sky Bet League 2, some of them Sky Bet League 1, whilst we continually change around the core. And, the core for us, the core players here, Grashek, Burton, Agbon Tahoma, all core players. Owens at 23, a core player. Curran Brown, Whitaker and Asante, core players. We've got a brilliant core. We just need to improve that kind of the rest of the structure around them. And then when we look on the bench, we've got Sam Johnson, the youth player. He's on the bench because we just need a winger on the bench. Brighton, the new signing. We've got James Matthews, who's still here with the club. He's more suited for me as a backup defender rather than a first-class defender. We've got Luke Hurst, obviously top scorer last season. We're only playing a one-striker formation this season, so we don't need Luke Hurst as a starter. He's already got a goal this season, and he obviously is a fantastic player, only 20 years old as well. But he's just not as good as what we need. If we really want to push up and get promoted this season, we're going to need him as a backup. We've got Booty, who is still a brilliant player for us again. His passing's 14. His physicals are good. His mental's good. So he's still playing in the team. He's still part of the team, which is fantastic. We've got Michael Parker as a backup centre-back. And again, his good stats, well-rounded. We then got Sam Wilding, who I want to get rid of. Somebody did put an offer in, but he rejected the contract. And I want to get rid of him because he's on $425 per week. And he's a rotation player. It's just too much money. I can't be paying that. And Jara as well. I've just got too many centre-backs. And even though Jara's not on a big contract, and he's got good tackling. I just don't think he's good enough. He's literally 28 years old. He's not going to get better. I just want him gone. We've then got Carl Butler, a youth goalkeeper, just in case Grashek ever gets injured. And then this man right here, Tommy Say. So this was Maturino. You remember Maturino? I changed his name to Tommy Say. A viewer in my stream gifted 100 subs to the channel. So got his name on the team. And you'll see names changing throughout going forwards. So when people get a certain amount of channel points on my stream, they're able to get themselves into my game. So if you want to be part of that, obviously twitch.tv/NepentheZ. And Maturino, you know, when we came here, he was in our squad. And we played him a little bit. We didn't really give him too much. In the second season, we barely played him at all. But it actually looks like, and I tried to play him a lot more this season, but he got injured straight away. It actually looks like he's turning into a brilliant player for what I want and what I'm doing. His dribbling is brilliant. His crossing and finishing are very good. His heading is brilliant. His physicals are very good, other than his stamina. His off the ball is very good. He's got a couple of stats that aren't particularly great in the area. But in general, he just fits the bill, and he's only 18. So he's only got 1-star current ability, but you know, his potential ability is very good. He can definitely get a lot better, and he can play either left wing, right wing, or striker. So there's a lot of great potential for Tommy to be a top player for the next few seasons for us, or at the very least, a really, really good rotation player when we get injuries. So that's the squad. Let's have a look at the competition. So something that I learned that you guys probably already knew, but may help you. So I just want to show you guys last season, I set up these cups, right, against some under 23s, and then had my own under 18s in the cup as well. And we made so much money, about £150,000 from all of these cups here. This year, I thought, leagues would be better, because in a league, you get to play 3 teams home all the time, and it doesn't make any difference, right? So one league there, and then one league here, teams with under 18s. Sorry, one league there. And there you go, one league there. So Leicester, Arsenal, Man City, Bristol, Brighton, Chelsea. And whilst we made a lot of money from gate receipts and stuff, for some reason the expenses for the leagues instead of the cups was way, way higher. We just didn't make nearly as much money with the leagues because of the expenses. So next season I'll go back to just spamming cups and try and get as many cups in as possible to bring the revenue up. And off the back of that, you know, our finances they're just not in a great spot. We're 200k in debt. The projection is 1.11 million in debt in 2 years. I know I'm told often, just ignore this. It changes so much. The board don't care about this. This is their responsibility, not yours. But it was down to 200k debt in the end of the 23-24 season. So I thought, okay, let me have a good pre-season, get in a lot of money to the club and put them in a positive setup. But that just sadly wasn't the case. So in terms of the results this season, we beat Hampton and Richmond 2-0. We drew 3-3 with Dulwich Hamlet. Obviously, Dulwich finished 4th in the season last season, so that was a good result. We beat Chippenham 1-0. We beat Weymouth 4-1 of the newly relegated side. Weston-super-Mare 1-0 and Gloucester 3-0. And we've now got Maidstone, who last season had a good season. Let's click on Maidstone. They finished 17th, actually. So it's the first season that I was in the league. Oh, wait, is that this season? No, that was last season, wasn't it? 17th. So they finished 5th 2 years ago. They finished 17th last year. And now once again, they're not having a great time. Oh, no, they are. Sorry, they're second. So this is a big game for us, this first game of the day, guys. So we've got Maidstone at home in 2 days. Let me grab my coffee. And whilst we're here, let's have a look at what happened in the game Leicester against Watford. Hopefully 0-0. Oh, it finished 1-1. It was 0-0 with 5 minutes to go. 2 90th minute goals. One from Chilwell. One from Dawson. That's a GG. I've got a fly here, guys. That is a GG. We favourites? We're favourites. Not by much, but we are favourites. So that's obviously good result for Arsenal. Man United, Spurs 1-1. Watford, Leicester 1-1. Good result for Arsenal. I'm recording this before the Arsenal game. It's currently 2:30. Arsenal kick off in 30 minutes. But you guys will be watching this after the Arsenal game. So, you know, please, Arsenal, do good. Sam Wilding, let's criticise your training, pal. Let's criticise your training. All right, so here we go. We've got probably 2 games for today. Havana Waterloo and Maidstone will play. And you guys are going to get to see the team in action. Tommy Say can now come back onto the bench. I know he's got fitness issues there. We're bringing back on instead of Sam Johnson. And then I'm honestly, I know my team needs probably a little depth, you know, maybe another quality winger. I think our midfield is brilliantly strong. Our wingers are brilliantly strong, and we've got a good backup striker. But one extra winger for backup would be nice. And then a high-end left back. But other than that, I feel like my squad, the team, is just so good. We've got depth everywhere. We've got class everywhere. I do believe that we will win the league. I know it's quite bold, but the game for me that was a true test to see how good our team was the game against Weymouth after they got relegated. And there's Hanks and there's a Bontahoma over the bar. It was our game against Weymouth. Because they just got relegated, it was the way to show me how I can compete against the top teams. Obviously, they came down a league. We started looking at some League 2 teams, and there's a lot of players in League 2. Oh, here we go. Before we do anything, corner in. Asante's there. Oh, Asante, come on, buddy. Started looking a lot like the League 2 players and stuff, like if I could loan some people and things like that. And the quality in League 2 isn't particularly spectacular. And so I was talking to the stream, and like a lot of the stream was saying, like even in real life, like the quality of League 2 isn't too dissimilar from the quality of the leagues below. The issue is a lot of teams in League 2 are literally just fighting to survive in League 2. No way, Whittaker, what a goal! What a strike that, well, what a ball that is. Whittaker with the finish. And we're 1-0 up. And so, yeah, I feel like our team has the quality to perform in the Vanarama National and in League 2, maybe with a few little additions here or there. And that I'm really, really happy with. So if we can show some passion, lads. Here we go. Corner comes in. Here's Hanks. And this is why I can't have Hanks not in the team. And Owens is there, and Owens scores. I can't not have Hanks in the team. Until I get somebody else that has as good crossing and as good corners and as good free kicks as him, I have to keep him in the squad. There's no two ways about it. Before I praise them, let's see what this highlight has in store. We find ourselves 2-0 up against the team that was second in the table. You can see on the table now Maidstone down in third. Listen, if I win this game, we'll have already opened up a 5-point gap to third place. That's spectacular. It really is. What a tackle from Curran Brown. Oh, that's too bad. That's too bad. Let's give him show some passion. That's only the third game now that we've got 4 clean sheets from our first 7 games now. The goalkeeper has been brilliant for us. Really nice. Oh, don't let this go to 2-2 straight away. Let this be my attack. Let this be my highlight. Come on. Be a counter-attack for us. Gilbert. Can't be 2-0 up at home and in the space of like literally 4 minutes give away 2 goals. Here's Owens to Burton. Burton flips it up. Elakobi wins the ball. I feel like this is going to be their attack across from the left-hand side. Maybe not. Burton, he puts in Whittaker. Whittaker's got the pace. He's got the space. Has he got a finish? No, he's dragged it wide. He's dragged it wide. Look at the chances we're creating. 10 shots already. We're only at half-time. And a good performance in the first half. But as I've learnt, if you're any less than 2 goals up, just tell them you're not happy. Guaranteed greens. Guaranteed greens. So let's give him a get creative. Oh, no. I've clicked get creative. Not like this. I could feel it. I could feel it coming. I could feel it coming. Wait, listen. Maidstone are obviously a good team. They're up the top of the table after 7 games for a reason. We're creating a lot of chances. We just need to take them. Let's go show some passion. Make our first sub. So I don't want to bring on Tommy Say. He's just not fit enough. Let's bring on Booty into the midfield for Hatfield. Hatfield not having the greatest game. Booty's passing should hopefully be really good for the end of the game here. And here we go with the next highlight. If we go 2-0 up and throw it away. No, here we go. And here is Booty. What's he got? I think he's got 14 passing. Comes out to the new left back. It's only his second game for the club. Into Owens. Owens to Hanks. Hanks up to Whittaker. Whittaker wins a header. Whittaker scores. Let's go. I'm telling you guys. Whittaker is going to carry us to the title. He's going to carry us to League 2. He might even carry us to League 1. Whittaker has got an abundance of skill. The only problem I have with Terrell Whitaker is whether or not I can keep him at the club. Curran Brown is quite low on fitness, so I'm bringing Hurst in. I might start changing Hurst to a left wing as well. All right, here we go. 15 minutes to go. Grashek puts it up the top. Asante, those physicals winning the possession there. I've got a lot of love for Asante. Hopefully we can keep him for a good few seasons. Ball down the wing. Owens is going to pick up that loose ball. Oh my God. Akambi's in. Grashek with the save. I know one-on-ones are screwed, but I'll take it. Grashek with the save. Let's give one more kind of show some passion. 4 minutes to go. What a big win. What a big win this would be. Let's burn some of the clock. Let's bring Tommy Say on for Asante. Let's get him on there and see if we can. Oh no. Khan strikes it. Grashek with the save. Come on. Let's go. Alderson whips in the corner. This shouldn't be the goal. The chance should have been the free kick because it was a big save from Grashek. Come on, steal this. We've got a mad counter available here. 5 minutes on the clock. 2 minutes to go. 1 minute to go. That's full time. And that, again, guys, is a magnificent victory. I know we were at home. Wait, defense. I was impressed. Midfield. I was impressed. Attack. I was impressed. They seemed confused and demotivated. Hey, either way, big win. Look at that now. We're 3 points clear of second. We're 5 points clear of Maidstone in third. We are 8 points clear of 8th place. We've got to continue this form. And then when we look at the player stats, Whitaker already head and shoulders above anybody for goals. 8 goals in 7 games. When we look at assists as well, chances created, Hanks 10. See, it's because of his free kicks. Hanks 3 assists, Hatfield 3 assists. I want to show you something else that's quite incredible. Doesn't show it. My goalkeeper, Grashek, already has 2 assists to it. Look at that, assist 2. 2 punts down the field. Fantastic stuff from him. Let's get these boys a day of fitness, a day of rest, so to speak, and get in to end off today's video, one more game. So Whitaker inspires Team Sweat. Fantastic. Fantastic. And the boys, just the team, we've honestly developed such a good team. It was almost a blessing to not have got promoted last season, because it has allowed us to continue to build the foundations of a club that is genuinely destined for greatness, like absolute greatness. There is no way that in 5 years or 8 years time we're not going to be in Premier League Championship football. There's no way. We're improving our staff every year. We're improving our squad every year. We're improving our positions every year. And in general, we are just, I'm showcasing that I am a football manager. See, Jara rejects Concord. Why? I mean, I'm happy with it because I'm glad to keep him. I actually don't mind Jara. In terms of his key stats, his marking's good, tackling and heading are brilliant, physicals are brilliant, bravery's brilliant, positioning's good. I just don't want to give him. Oh yeah, see, another non-contract. Well, he's already on a non-contract, isn't he? So it doesn't matter. Like, I don't need to do anything to him. And if somebody takes him, then so be it. So we've got Salisbury and Havana Waterlooville, 11th and 10th for the next couple of games. That's where we're at. It's got to be. I kind of, with Asante as well, I re-signed him. The stream was with me, and we was like, look, 500 was too much. I ended up re-signing him with the intention of selling him and trying to get some money, from him. Wilding develops concerns. He thinks he should start more games. Wait, isn't he? Okay. Oh, yeah, what? No, see, he needs to go. I don't care about him. He's way too expensive, man. He's just way too much money on the wage bill. All right, here we go. Havana and Waterlooville. Hopefully the stamina and energy of their players is super low as well. If it is, that is great. If it's not, then so be it. We should still have the better team. If you're wondering why I drink coffee out of a straw, it's just the way I do things, all right? We are away from home, and of course, our exceptional run is going to have to come to an end eventually. When is that end? Who knows? But it's going to have to come to an end eventually. Let's see if that's going to be today, or is it going to be against Salisbury? It's going to be one of those situations where it's likely it comes down to fixture pile up or injuries, or after a cup game where we end up getting, tanked by a team above us. Whittaker in Team of the Week again. Where we end up getting tanked by a team above us, and then they just fall apart, right? But here we go, guys. Another game in. Hopefully, the next episode. So tomorrow on the channel anyway will be Fatal. Hopefully on Monday when we're back with Football Manager, we'll be a good halfway through the season, maybe even a bit more, and can hopefully be really consolidating our future in world football. Maybe we'll win the FA Cup or something like that. I don't know. We might get European football. Who knows? So in terms of our previous results, we've beaten them 3 times. They've beaten us once. This is another good time to have a good game. And let's tell the boys, go out and impress me. And then you see what I'm doing here at the start of every match, that I have faith you'll make a difference. That's apparently another one of those things that gets guaranteed greens. Bit of a weird one. But hey, if it works, it works. So fitness levels of some of their players are quite low, but my players are only in the mid-90s, low 90s anyway. Let's hope that we can get ourselves a nice early goal and just carry on tearing this division up. I am waiting for the first loss. Here we go. Diaz with the corner, whips it in. Maidstone with the clearance, very nice. We're in the black kit. We haven't lost in the black kit. Or I believe all of last season we didn't lose a single game in the black kit. I think there was a couple of games we didn't win, but I don't think we lost one. Oh, he's got Santa. Is that Whittaker or Santa? Yeah, Whittaker through the middle. He didn't play him. Peplo plays it up to Whittaker. It's bounced through. Whittaker, what a save! Sante keeps it in, but can't quite keep it in play. Keeps it in play, but doesn't doesn't keep it for himself. That's a ball. Oh, Burton with the clearance. Mate, Havana putting it about a bit. What a goal. Fair enough. What a goal that is. Let's show some passion. I want to go a bit more positive. We're a better team. We're already creating a good amount of chances as well. We should have scored with Whittaker. And again, the one-on-one's still a bit of a problem. Whittaker's definitely scoring far more than anybody else I've had in the club. Ball up to Whittaker. We just don't have a midfield presence right here. Our midfield's dropping off way too deep. Although Burton picks it up. Here's Owens into Hanks. Hanks plays it down the line to Whittaker. Whittaker's got no one in the box, waiting for the cavalry to arrive. Here is Hatfield. Hatfield back out to Whittaker. He's got 3 in the box now. Into Burton. Whips that into Connor Curran Brown. Nothing doing there. The ball's going to come back. We've moved up the field now, though. We've got a lot of presence, a lot of pressure in. Oh, it's him. Asante. What a goal. What a strike from Asante. That is magic. That is absolute magic. You can't make that up. What a strike. Terrell Whittaker on a yellow. They've got Diaz injured. That's nice for us. Our fitness levels are way better. Not that means too much. Oh, what a strike. We are dominating this game. Dominating. Come on. Let's go out there. Let's get that go-ahead goal, so to speak. Show some passion, lads. Fires them up all the time. I'm a great manager. Here we go. Peplo up to Whittaker. He's everywhere. He's getting himself about. He's left, he's middle, he's right. He's all over the place. Ball into Owens. Owens out wide. Peplo's going to pick up the ball. We've got men running in the box like crazy. Flipped out to Asante. I'm telling you guys. I know it seems like Asante doesn't have good stats, but he is the truth. Asante and Whittaker are so good. They are so good. You can't knock them as players. Here's Asante. His physicals just put him in a league of his own. Out wide to Burton. Burton whips it in. Whittaker's there. Asante for the hat-trick. Drops back to Havana and Waterlooville. We're putting pressure on him now, though. Whittaker, no, he's not going to pick up that loose ball. They've got yellow cards all over the place in this team. Hanks picks it up. See, I love having Hanks in that little DM role. He cleans up all the time. Connor Curran Brown whips that in. Oh my God! Oh, it's nearly gone in. Keeper only just saved it. The highlights are still going. It's not stopping. There's still a chance here yet. Asante. Nope, that is it. That is a chance gone. Time for us to make our first subs. Asante with 2 goals, so we can't take him off. Let's bring Tommy Say on. Let's bring Booty on. I'm gonna take Hatfield off. We're gonna keep Owen on. Owens is just too good. 20 minutes to go, boys. I haven't got any shouts available at the moment. Diaz, they've still got the injured Diaz on. That's interesting. All down the right hand side. Burton intercepts. Asante to Agbontahoma. Punts out up the field. Whitaker picks up the loose ball. Lovely control into Booty. Booty's passing. Tommy Say as well, just too good. Sends it out wide to Peplo. Peplo's got the space. Into Tommy Say. He's got Peplo back out on that left-hand side. He finds Whitaker. He finds Asante. He finds Whitaker, and that's a goal. I thought that was offside, honestly. And Terrell Whitaker gets his 9th. And Asante gets another assist. And now we are cruising. Now we are cruising. Here we go. Can we get a 4th? I'm telling you guys, I've built a team of magic here. Asante for the hat trick. It's over the bar. It's over the bar. Calm now, though. Another comfortable victory. We are in such a spectacular spot already. There is no dramas here. No, great 2 games. We're dominating as well. Absolutely dominating. Can we get a 4th goal? Here's Whitaker. Ball comes out to Burton. Owens. Ball cleared. Oh, McFarlane's actually going to be away here. Could make a very interesting final few minutes to the game. Into Adowu. It's 3-2. 2 minutes on the clock. Yeah, I've seen crazier things. Hopefully this is 4-2. Oh my God, we've just punted the ball away. We're going to throw this away, aren't we? Straight from kickoff. Ball out to Reed. They've got men in. Grashek with the save. Let's go. Very easy for Grashek. Oh, he's rushed it. I should have told them to settle down, shouldn't I? I should have told them to start wasting time. And I haven't. And now look at that again. He's got 3 men in the box. Oh, this has got goal written all over it. I can't believe that. I cannot believe we've just thrown away a 2-goal lead in 2 minutes in injury time. That is diabolical. 90 plus 2 and 90 plus 3. That is not acceptable. But guys, that is going to be the end of the video for today. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rate, and comment, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.